these two girls that are twins, the Cavender twins or whatever.
Yeah.
They basically are making more money than like the whole league combined.
They make more than every player in the WNBA.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, they make more than Brittany Griner. Like,
Oh, really?
well, they have just straight
Their
sponsorship.
social media sponsor.
So they're
But it's
making
all
millions.
wishy-washy, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like you're not technically supposed to make money, but then now it's like they don't really need the NCAA's money because you're like, yeah, if I have a big social media following, now you're just a
There is,
social media star.
Yeah.
there isn't really NCAA money. That was the whole thing. Is like forever.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Well, are they hot?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
And they're
yeah.
twins.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And so
we're cooking.
basically, and they're just making like more money in a year than any professional women's athlete's going to make in her career.
Yeah.
And then it's like a scandal, and all these people, they go, NCAA has a hot girl problem, and people are mad about it. But
It's like, well, you're not
They're
allowed to be
literally
hot
mad
anymore?
that. Well, they're just mad that hot girls will sell because they're not that good of players.
Yeah,
Like, they're
yeah.
fine, but they're not like amazing. They're
Yeah.
not like top 20 players probably. And the girls who's like, number one, like Angel Reese, like doesn't get as much money because she's not as physically attractive.
Yeah, but the
Like,
thing that-
well, what is this news? Hot chicks make cash?
Yeah,
Like-
that's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah,
like, oh, boo fucking who? Hot chicks make, yeah.
It's been like, have we not seen the whole rise of OnlyFans? That's literally hot chicks make cash.
Yeah.
That's the whole business model.
100%. Well, I even thought it was like they always pitch this as like, okay, like girls that are getting hot like make more money. That's like a bad thing, right? It's like, no, the other option is what guys have, where it's like it doesn't matter. You don't have this extra option. It's like
Yes.
they have it's not a bug. It's like a feature.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
absolutely.
you have the normal amount, and then on top of that, if you're hot, you can soup it on.
Yeah,
for sure.
Like, leverage it.
Yeah, for guys, like for the most part.
Well, I
it's
guess
just
David Beckham you might put in that category a little
Yeah,
bit, but he's like just
but he
more
still
famous.
was-
No, but just
yeah, yeah.
famousness. Like he was making more money from his famousness at some point. You know what I mean?
I think
when
for
he
the-
came to play for
yeah,
the
yeah,
FC or whatever.
Right. But for male college athletes who also get sponsorship deals, like for men, it's just like, yeah, if you're the best guy, that's
So you're just getting
you,
the money.
You make the most money.
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody really cares what you look like.
Yeah.
No, but they care about how famous you are.
Well, that's what I'm
It's
saying.
just
But
the
if you're the
difference is
best,
you get-
if you're the best in college basketball or college, like if you're the quarterback of like Oklahoma, like you're going to be the guy who makes the most.
Can you think of any examples where people are, not totally the most famous guy, but they became sort of a big celebrity?
I don't know for NIL because this is so new. Like they only allowed this in the last 2 years.
Yeah, specifically with these college athletes.
Like with the
right?
college
Yeah.
athletes forever, because it was like it was famously this guy. I think it was either Ed or Charles O'Bannon, he was the guy who made it happen. But like he was, went to UCLA like in the '90s, and he's been fighting for this for like 25 years, and they've been fighting against it forever. Like, dude, you know how many guys were like kicked out of college because they took like Cam Newton basically like got kicked out of college, I believe, because he took money, and like all these guys, like,
Yeah, that's what
huge scandals, and they're like, I'm like can barely eat, and
Yeah.
these teams are making like literally hundreds of millions of dollars off my jersey.
No, it is a
sales.
scam.
Yeah,
it's
it was
a
a scam
huge
forever.
scam. The South Park does an episode about it when they meet the guy at the head of it. He's basically like a slave owner. It's like, oh, y'all want to make some money. And it's like,
yeah.
Like, yeah, this is exactly the fucking shit
Yeah,
you're
forever
doing.
they're like, oh, you get free education, and they're like,
like,
yeah,
fuck
that's-
you.
Yeah, but like a lot of us don't. We're here just to play sports. Like, we
Yeah,
didn't
and it's
come here
also
for
you're
education.
making way more off of me than I'm making.
And the craziest thing is this way this is set up now is like I don't even think this is at the expense of the college. You're just allowed to just do a
Yeah.
deal on the side to promote like using your face.
Yeah.
Like it's not like you're now getting revenue from like the jersey sales. You're just like allowed to do a brand deal on Instagram.
dude. Yeah.
Well, that's what these girls. That's what
Yeah.
sort of the controversy was, because some of the stuff they're like, you can't do that, and they're
Well, it's like,
okay, well, yeah, I'm not going to turn away $10 million or whatever I'm making on my,
because I'm hot. And
I
it's
mean,
like,
this is their their pros. This is the peak of their career wise as athletes. Is this right here? Like they're not going to the WNBA. They're
Yeah.
not going to be professional basketball players. Like they're going to be done college.
They're
in
going
a
to be social
year.
media stars.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
They're going to be OnlyFans chick. Let's be honest.
Yeah. But they're going to be done college in a year, and then they're on to like some world of entertainment. Like
Yeah.
they're in the entertainment industry now. They're not
Yeah.
basketball players.
no, they're going to move on, which is a much
Whereas like Angel Reese or whatever, like she's going to be a WNBA player for the next 20 years.
Wasn't there something recently where they found out the mascot made more money? The Denver
Yeah, the
Nuggets
Nuggets mascot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
the
posted
Denver,
that.
the
Yeah.
Denver Nuggets mascot makes $640,000 or something a
which
year.
is like crazy. I didn't know mascots were making that kind
See,
of cash.
I
They
used
don't
to
all-
think that, but there's a comedian that was a mascot. So basically, if you're a mascot, like you actually are a like D1 athlete.
Oh, really?
So it counts. And he goes, so it's not what you think is like, oh, some guy just got this mascot job. It's like, no, there's a whole like farm system for mascots.
Yo.
Oh yeah, they're impressive athletically.
No,
Like,
obviously I thought that, but you could easily see what's like, okay, we got one of the like gymnast guys to be a mascot. It's like, no. The mascot was like, he went to like mascot school.
like his own ecosystem of mascots.
Yeah, there's an ecosystem of mascots.
He was like, I was the mascot for fucking so-and-so college, and I came up and they're like, oh, you're so sick, you want to be mascot in the fucking big leagues?
Yeah,
Like,
of course. Yeah.
Which is
But
funny,
for the most part, most mascots don't. I think I looked at it and like, I think there's like 4 mascots that make over in the NBA. They make over like $250,000. But for the most part, most of them just make like $100,000.
And basically,
still not bad.
No, so good, but they don't make more. But there are like 4 that make more than the highest paid WNBA player.
Yeah. A lot of them are making decent money though, but
I mean,
in college though, you are a D1 athlete and all the stuff, and they get scholarships, the whole thing. And a lot of these guys would be like, picking up girls.
Also,
like, I'm a D1 athlete. Like, what do you play? It's like mainly the megaphone.
Yeah. I mean, he does more games or as many games. He does more home games than like I think NBA mascot is doing 41 home games, and I think the WNBA schedule is only like 40 games period, and every game's sold out. And theirs aren't. So it's like, I don't know.
So he's playing more. He's getting more screen time, more stage time. He's doing the halftime show like crazy, jumping through the hoop and all that shit.
Yeah, they like, dude, they tear. Do you remember the Toronto Raptors mascot just tore its ACL?
No.
That one year, like it was like 2 or 3 years ago. Like start of the season, he just tore his ACL.
Damn, out for the season.
Just doing some like little jumping off a trampoline dunk.
Oh, they're the real deal. They're doing stuff. What was the
WNBA players?
What?
The WNBA players, you mean?
No, the mascots. You were sort of right on the live golf thing, but I think it was you. I think Trump said it too, but on the last sports section.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like you're sort of an expert on that, but basically like all those players are going to get fucking torched, right?
Well, no, I think which players?
What do you think's going to happen? The players that like held up, because basically, like it was
they're going to
Middle Eastern company, right?
Yeah, it's a Saudi Arabia,
like and then
sovereign wealth.
But then everyone was essentially, kind of being. Mostly, they were using like political reasons to say
they literally were.
But it was
bringing up 9/11.
Yeah, they were saying like you're a terrorist. Like if you do this, you're bad.
Yeah, like the guy who's like the PGA Tour commissioner literally was like referencing 9/11 for.
And now they're all going to do it.
Yeah,
and then now they're merging because I guess they realized that like to fight them was going to cost so much money, so they're merging. I think what they're saying now is there will be no live golf in like they're going to merge them. There won't be like a live golf in 2 years from now, and then they are going to go pay just like literally all the stars from the PGA Tour who stayed loyal to the PGA Tour. They're just going to basically pay them to shut up. Like they're going to give them these huge sums of money.
Oh yeah, so
dude, Tiger Woods legitimately got offered $1 billion.
Really?
Yeah. Which is like shit. Actually fair though.
Yeah,
what
for
he's
sure.
Worth. Yeah,
it's what he's worth. But he's like he doesn't even really play that much anymore.
Yeah,
and they offered him $1 billion. It's like apparently Brooks Koepka got like a check for like $150 million.
Jesus,
just to sign up, and like they play way less.
And that was the same as fucking Messi. Messi got offered like 1.2
he got offered $1 billion, and
yeah.
Ronaldo gets like $1 billion to play in Saudi right now.
Yeah. It's like they're just throwing. They're trying to buy being cool. They're trying to be like,
for sure. Well, they have tons of money, and they just want that stuff.
And tons of influence.
Yeah, tons of influence.
Like I think one of those guys might be the #1 guy on Instagram right now.
Yeah, Ronaldo. Yeah,
he is.
Yeah.
But the weird thing with the golf is like I don't know how popular golf is in Saudi Arabia, and like with Ronaldo, he's playing in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Same with Messi. This is like I think they have one tournament there, but the rest are still all in America.
Oh, it was just its own tournament that they owned. Yeah,
they own the league, but they would have one tournament in Saudi Arabia for live golf. But for the most part, like they just own the league, but the league plays just mostly in America.
So when they were merging the two things, now they're like, oh, this won't exist anymore. What changes after the merger? Is it just they bought these guys back?
I think they just brought them back. Yeah, for the most part, and then now the Saudis own the PGA Tour.
Wait,
so the Saudi like whatever sovereign wealth fund or whoever like was owned the live golf like. From what I understand, bought the PGA Tour.
Oh, so the merge happened and the Saudis have majority control.
I think so.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was the other way around.
No. They were like, we're going to go do our own thing. And then it started to become to the detriment of like PGA Tour, and then they just reached an agreement where now the Saudis own. I don't know if the whole all of it, but they own like
God damn,
yeah, they went
that's
that
fucking
way.
crazy.
And so, yeah, I don't know what it's going to look like, but it is fucking crazy that's how it shook out.
Yeah, and I loved that the dudes just got fucked for like because it's like at the end of the day, it's a corporation. You're standing up for a corporation,
and the PGA Tour scumbags. Like they treat all their employees like contractors.
Oh, so it's like
dude,
you.
like there's most PGA Tour players when they go play a tournament, they lose money that weekend because they have to play for all their accommodations, all their like travel, like everything. Like
So it's only if you make purses that you're really
you have to make a cut. If you don't make a cut, you lose money when you play on the PGA Tour.
God damn.
And PGA Tour forever has tried to be like, we're not like.
I mean, it's literally how comedy works.
It is. That's what. But they're trying to be like, we're one of the biggest sports leagues in the world. Like no other sports leagues operate like that.
Yeah.
Where you could potentially lose money and participate in it.
No, it's like UFC
I guess if you
fighters.
include their endorsements or whatever, they don't. But
Yeah, well, but I don't know. Like if you're a guy who's like 200th on the PGA Tour, like you have maybe
a few little
10
things.
grand in endorsements.
One crappy tea
Dude,
sponsorship.
you're like exactly, and your coaches probably cost more than whatever your endorsements are. So it's like you're not. There's guys legit lose money playing on the PGA Tour.
Damn, sucks balls.